Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 and all the features that I could find for these bad boys here. Yes, this silver looks really good. I love the blades on these. They look really good. Usually they light up, but I guess they don't light up until you actually take them out and then put them back in. And then you close it, as you guys can see right there. Add a little nice light on it. Shout out to these because these are very, very nice. I was very shocked to see how well I was going to really like these and respond to these right out of the box, including their ability to be very, very well sealed in the ear. That's something I think they're doing better with these, even over Apple. And so let's get into the features of these. I'm going to pop these in my ear, and then we're going to go over it on my Z Fold 6 to see all the features and capabilities of the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. As you guys can see, they are in my ear. So let's go ahead and jump in here. And the first thing we're going to do is jump into the Bluetooth settings. I think that, or the settings. All right, so once we're in settings, we're going to go into connections. Once we're in connections, we're going to go to Bluetooth. Once we're in Bluetooth, we're actually going to click on the settings icon next to the Buds 3 Pro. And this is where it gets funky. So you have calls, you have audio, you have auto switch to other devices, which allows you to auto switch your buds between other Samsung devices as long as you're logged into the same profile. So whatever email address you use for your Samsung account, if that's across all your other Samsung products, the buds will be able to easily auto switch between the two. So if I'm listening to my Z Fold 6 right now, but then I switch to my S24 Plus or a Galaxy Book or a Galaxy tablet, the buds will automatically switch over. I don't even have to touch nothing. So that's really good in terms of the auto switching. And then if you come here to super wideband speech, this allows you to have high quality call audio while in use, and ultra high quality audio in use with UHQ, which allows you to have really good pristine music and sound overall in terms of your audio quality. I really like the super wideband speech because I was actually using my buds to talk to my mom on the phone the other day, and I couldn't believe how crystalline clear she was with the buds in my ear. And with the transparency mode active, it still felt like I was in my living space without really feeling like there was anything much in my ear. So Samsung has done a great job with the sealing and the transparency in my opinion, but also the super wideband speech is no joke on these buds. And if you can see here, along with the Auracast broadcast, you can still control your buds through the connections menu in the settings. You don't have to go to the wearable app, so you can change your modes. Right now it's in ambient mode, but for me I like adaptive, so I don't know why it's not in adaptive mode. And then we got the ability to go into the wearable app to do more functionality with these buds. Now before we go to there, let's go in here to connected devices, and this is where you can also make sure that your call and text on other devices and auto switch buds are on. And of course you have your account there, but the buds that you have connected, your devices, your call and text is going to allow you to, I thought I already had this on, but apparently not. Yeah, call and text on the devices. So this is in regards to being able to copy things and all that type of stuff. Make this your primary phone. Yep. So as you guys can see here, I don't have that tablet anymore, but the point is you can see how you can actually operate your devices in unison with your profile, with your Samsung profile, Samsung account. Now let's go into the wearable app. This is where it also gets fun. I've already done these. I hate that these keep popping up. Add the battery status. I don't need that right now. So as you see, you have your 4 profiles. You have off, just having a standard pair of earbuds in your ear that still has all the sound capabilities, but you won't be using ambient sound or active noise cancellation. But then again, you have those two options, ambient sound and active noise cancellation. Now, I've heard in the rumorville that if you use if you use ambient sound or active noise cancellation, they will perform better with their specific capabilities than adaptive. Adaptive kind of lessens the quality of both of those modes. But for me, I like the best of the both worlds, so I'd rather use adaptive in my opinion. And then you can also switch to ambient sound when sirens are detected. So if you click on this, you see you have voice detect, which will also encourage ambient sound. I think it'll lower your music or whatever you're listening to. If it paused it, I would probably be more of a fan of the voice detect, because if I'm listening to something, I don't want to miss what I'm listening to or being entertained by. So I'd rather this option be a pause option than just lowering of the volume. But I do like the siren detect, and you can use ambient sound during phone calls. And it's interesting because it still felt like I was using ambient sound when I was talking to her, but maybe just because it was quiet in the house that it just felt like ambient sound mode. But you can turn that on to have ambient sound. Now, being out and about is probably easier, in my opinion, to leave this off because you don't want a lot of that ambient noise affecting your ability to hear your call. So I would keep that in mind when it comes to ambient sound during calls. But nonetheless, you do have that option there with the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. Now, in terms of sound quality and effects, you have 3D or 360 audio, which I have on, but I have head tracking turned off. And as you see, hear vivid, immersive sound coming from all directions so you feel like you're in the right action when you watch videos or listen to music. And to get the best experience, keep your buds near your phone. And of course, you have the head tracking feature. And head tracking, basically, when you swing your head to the left, all the sound will be projected towards your ear that's closest to the phone. And if you swing your head the other direction, the sound will move to that earbud. And if you actually did a full 360, like you spin all the way around, you'll feel and hear the sound go around you. And so that's what you get with head tracking on with 360 audio. Otherwise, 360 audio, I believe, just enhances the sound and give you more of a surround sound like effect. Now, I can't turn this one on because I have ultra high quality UHQ on. So it's interesting that I can't boost dialogue from that perspective, but I guess UHQ is maybe a better version of that. So it doesn't make sense to have both on. And then I also use loudness normalization. This allows it to balance all the sounds from whatever you're listening to, so nothing is peaking or tinting, whatever you want to call it. You know, one song's louder than the other, right? It normalizes the sound, so whatever you're playing is gonna still try to maintain that same level of soundness. And so that's what I like. That's what I'm using there to protect my ears as well. And then adjust sound to fit. So adjust sound automatically to deliver the best audio based on your ear shape and how you're wearing your earbuds. Works best with both earbuds are in your ear with a consistent fit. And so that's what I like about that as well, because they're going to try their best to taper the sound according to what your ears are. I like that feature a lot there. Then advanced quality options. This is where you find the ultra high quality audio, or the UHQ, and this is where you find the super wideband speech as well. So you can find it within the wearable app or in the connections in the settings. And so I like that there's multiple locations for those. And then you have the earbuds test there. So we back out of sound quality and effects. We come into earbud controls. We see we have media controls, and for me, I keep basically use the standard pinch to play, double pinch to for next track, triple pinch to go back to the previous track, and then swipe up and down for volume. Works just fine. You do have to swipe and pinch the primarily the back side of the blade. So where your thumb, basically your thumb is more the control than your index finger, to put it like that, because most likely that's how you're reaching for the earbud. And so just keep that in mind with the media controls, but they do work just fine, so I don't have any problems there. You can change your you can switch these around if you want, or change what they do. Interpreter, mindfulness, Bixby. I just keep it on noise controls. But I could actually switch it to interpreter because I have adaptive mode on, so I don't even need to really switch my noise controls like that. I could just put it on interpreter. So interesting. I didn't think about that. So in order to do that, you would pinch and hold in order to activate such. So that's some of the AI, if you will, that's built into the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro is with the interpreter mode. That's where you're going to get a lot of that Galaxy AI to help translate language and information. And it looks like it'll be right on the spot. So as the buds are picking up the language, it's going to translate it and give it to you in your ear. And then that way you can have a nice, consistent, or free flow of conversation with somebody in a different language. So I actually like that interpreter feature, and I might actually put it on my left bud. I'm not even going to front. I might put interpreter right there. I like that. Cool. And then you have answer call or end call with a pinch. And if you want to decline a call, you pinch and hold. And so I like that as well. And if you use Bixby to some degree, you can also talk to your phone directly and say answer or reject call when a phone call comes in. So you have that option. And then you also have the option to change your earbud lights. And so you can fade them, fade them in and out. You can do a blinking version of it. You can do a steady light where it just stays steady. And this is going to be when they're not in your ears and they're maybe laying down somewhere, or you just want to test the feature out and have them in your hand. Play with which one you like. I like the fade in and out because that's what it's kind of showing you right there. If I go to blinking, I think it should change it to show you what it looks like. Or maybe not. I thought they were, because it looks like it's emulating the more fade in and fade out, more so than anything. But that feature is pretty cool. It's just, it almost feels pointless because if they're in your ears, they really don't light up like that. So you're kind of like, well, you kind of defeat the purpose of kind of having the blades as well. But it may eat into the battery life. So that's probably why. So that's earbud controls. Let's go into earbud settings. So this is where you have voice controls. You can do Bixby voice wake up. You can do voice commands, such as, if you're listening to music and all that, you can say play music, stop music. Oh, and now it's trying to activate my ear. And then next song, previous song. And then you have volume up, volume down. Then you have answer call, reject call. So what I was just telling you about on your phone, you can do with the buds in your ear. So they're on standby basically while they're in your ear. Whatever you say want to do, it's gonna respond to that and do it for you. So I like that a lot of that AI, if you will, is making the buds more intuitive and more interactive while you're wearing them. So that way you don't have to prompt everything with a, hey, Bixby, or, Google, or, you don't have to pinch and hold on anything. You just talk and the buds will react. So I do like that there. You also have in-ear detection. Pretty straightforward. Switch calls the phone when both buds are removed. Pause media when one earbud is removed. I like that. And then we also have the seamless earbud connection, seamlessly, quick or switch quickly to nearby devices without disconnecting your earbuds or turning on pairing mode. This kind of works in harmony with the auto switching feature. And then we have neck stretch reminders. I don't have this on, but depending on your orientation of your head and how often maybe you moved it or you didn't move it, you'll get reminders to stretch your neck, to relax and just loosen up. So that way you don't start causing yourself some bodily injury, with whatever activities you're doing. In labs, you have gaming mode, but you cannot have gaming mode on when UHQ is on. So you're gonna have to pick and choose. Now, to me, I don't think gaming mode is that big a deal when it comes to the buds, but if you are a serious gamer, you'd have to pick your poison when it comes to UHQ versus gaming mode when using the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. And then I've already checked. You guys saw in the initial unboxing video there was an update, and there was not another one. So we are up to date, which is good to see there. And that is pretty much the settings that I could find. If you want to come in accessibility, you can actually change the balance. You can change your noise controls with one earbud, and you can enhance the ambient mode. So you can actually change the amount of ambient sound with each bud if you wanted to. So if it's not enough ambient sound, you can actually, I think, yeah, you can either increase it or decrease it. And then you can boost voices in front of you too, which is also nice. So these are probably like kind of hidden features that really improve your ambient sound. If I turn that on, I think hold up. I don't like what this sounds like now though. Yikes. Okay, how about if I turn that up? Okay, no. If I turn this down, I don't, okay, no, Why is it? Let me turn it off. All right, so it is nice because I would have liked to use it for the boost voices in front of you, but I don't like how it adjusted the actual ambient sound volume. Like I sounded completely different when I turned that on. So keep that in mind when you guys are deciding to want to tweak your ambient sound mode. If it doesn't bother your ears, let it fly. But it did bother mine, so I'm letting it die. But these are the settings. These are the features and capabilities of the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. I have no problem with these sitting in my ear right now. They did not feel like they wanted to fall out, which is also very, very nice. So I am definitely enjoying these buds. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about the buds and some of these features. Are there any features that Samsung needs to add? Or are you satisfied with the features that they've added so far? And overall, do you think Samsung went in the right direction with these Galaxy Buds 3 Pro? The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's all free. That was some videos. So you and I can sit back, chillax, see what's cracking. And also, don't forget to hit that super thanks button down there by the like and dislike button, Cash App and PayPal, and check the channel out for all the videos available to you. That's where to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. It's me, Micah, signing out. Until the next video. Wait for it.